Beauty Case, thank you. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. Sorry, it's been raining like cats and mouse since morning. So I went to make a cup of coffee for myself. I need to keep warm. So, how many of us are here? How many? How many? How many? Hi, everyone. Hi, 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 hi. Nice to have all of you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Beauty Cares. Thank you so much for liking the lives. Please, the rest of us, can you join Beauty Cares? Keep liking the live so that we can have as many people as we can. It's a beautiful day. I need to let me get my cup of coffee, then we can start. I'll be right back. Hi, Victoria is here. Victoria, welcome, welcome, welcome. I went to make myself a cup of coffee. Weather has been so cold. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everybody. We are back again on another episode of Resilient Roses. I'm sure you all must have seen where I paint the topic for today. Birikwen. My dialect will say birikwe. That is like is thank you, like acceptance, like they are thanking you in what you are doing for them. Egade. Egade, yeah, that is you will live long. Yeah, that's what it is. Guys, I welcome each and every one of us fully. Let's start. Good evening one more time to this program called Resilient Roses. It's gonna be another mind-blowing episode today. Right now, as a matter of fact. So I'm happy you guys are here. Don't forget to let me know where you are watching me from so that I'll be able to communicate and know where my fans all over the world are watching me from, okay? And again, as we proceed with the program, remember every woman watching me right now, if you want to come up, like we always, it's an interactive session. Don't forget, it's an interactive session of which I do not do the speaking alone, except where I did not see anybody who volunteered. Oh, fine. But my co-host Victoria is already here and she's going to join us very soon. So remember, if you have something you want to talk about concerning you as a woman, concerning your life, concerning your journey as a woman, ups and downs, highs and lows, please indicate on the comment section. I will invite you up. Then all of us can relate and interact with each other. Remember, like I always say, I'm learning from you guys are learning from me. All of us are learning from each other, and you cannot go home empty-handed. There must be something you will pick that will motivate you, okay, and keep you going. Now, Jumai Vivian is our first person here that says she's watching from Abuja. Jumai, thank you. God bless you. Thank you. So Abuja is number one, and I give it to them. Thank you so much, Jumai. You are highly welcome. Remain with us. You're going to love the program. The topic for today is birthright of women. Birthright of women, or birthright of a woman. Let's talk about this birthright of a thing. When we talk about birthright, ordinarily, we always see it as it's only men that has the right to have a birthright. But that's not it. Okay, Beauty Case. Oh, my pretty wonderful Beauty Case is watching from Republic of Ireland. Thank you, Beauty Case. You are with us. You are second. God bless you. And Jennifer is watching from Lagos. Jennifer, okay, the rest of us, you can put down where you're watching me from while we proceed with the journey. Now, what is birthright of a woman? What is that birthright of a woman? Let's first of all discuss this. Initially, when anybody hears birthright, it's always attributed to men. You know what I'm talking about. Anywhere, anytime we hear birthright, it's always attributed to men and men only. But I want to tell you guys today, there is something like birthright of a woman or birthright of women. You need to know that. You need to know that so that you'll be able to empower yourself. Because in today's topic, we are talking about empowerment. Yeah, we're talking about empowerment because we need to start empowering our women. Women, you need to start empowering yourselves. We need to start empowering each other. We need to start learning how to gather together, discuss things to motivate us positively. Remember, positively. Anything we're talking about here, there is no negativity in anything we are doing here. Instead, we're looking for a way forward in life. Women, sit up, sit up, sit up. I keep saying this. No one will do anything for you. No one has your back. It's true people say, I got you, I have your back. No. When something serious starts happening, my dear, you find out that you're alone. You watch and see that you are completely alone. Now, that's what brought about this topic for today, talking about birthright of a woman or birthright of women. I want to let us know that women, we have birthright. For those of you who thinks you do not have a birthright, I want you to know right now, this minute, you have a birthright. And that is what we are going to talk about in today's episode. So clean your ears very well, relax and watch me. And for the kings in the house, all the kings in the house, you can call your sister, your mom, whosoever, to topic. Now, there's something I want to say. Don't think your mother, because she gave birth to you, and you got married and gave birth to your own kids, that your mother is too old to hear this. Your mom is not too old to hear this topic. Your mom is not too old to also learn. Your mom is a growing up that you even learned at your later stage in life. That's why I said the topic is important. I want to let women know that we all have birthrights. Then we're going to analyze these as birthrights. The number one birthright we are talking about today is, first of all, I have to advise each and every one of us women, we have to begin. Sorry, I did not explain the birthright. Now, let me tell you guys what birthright is. Birthright is, the true meaning of birthright is something that you believe that you deserve. Something you believe that you deserve to have, or you deserve to own, or your right on something. It is your right. No one can take that away from you. Your right and something you deserve. That is your birthright. That is your birthright. I don't know if you guys are listening to me. I don't want you ever again to think that it's only men that deserves birthright. Women deserve birthright. Because the simple meaning of birthright is that thing which you deserve, that's your right, is your birthright. And you don't allow anyone to take it away from you. So let's proceed. That's the simplest meaning of birthright that I'm giving you guys. So now, women, first of all, you need to change your mindset. You need to change your mindset. What I mean by every woman needs to begin to change their mindset is because normally women are called the weaker vessel. Oh, she's weak. Oh, they are weak. They are the weaker vessel. That was in the past. You are no longer weak. You are not a weaker vessel. Now, come to think of it. A home that is standing strong, who is making it to stand strong is a woman. A woman can build a home. A woman can break a home. Men are there to fend for their family. That is why they are called the head. But like I always say, they are the head of the family, women are the neck. And without the neck, the head cannot do anything. If the neck decides to do anything rubbish, the head will fall. Yeah? The head will fall. You are not weak. I want you to know that you are powerful. I want you to know that you are strong. That power in you, you need to begin to use it, exhibit it in a positive way. Remember, in a positive way, we are not talking about anything negative here. So women need to change their mindset that they are the weaker vessel, that anybody can cheat on them or use them and get away with it. No, I tell you, that was in the past. Begin from right now. from this second to know that you are no longer weak as a woman, and no one has the right to use you or to cheat you, talk more of getting away with it. You are not any weak vessel. You are a strong human being. If you continue to accept that saying, that adage that said women are weak, my dear, you will be weak mentally, physically, spiritually. You will continually be weak. And let me tell you one thing you don't know. People will trample on you. People will use you like a trash. People will treat you like a nobody, because you've already accepted that you are the weaker vessel. I don't care whether you are in the midst of men in your office complex, assuming it's more of men in your office complex. Tell yourself as a woman, even though the adage that said they were a weaker vessel, I am not weak. You will not allow anybody to push you and use you and treat you like trash. How can you achieve this? The moment you start redefining your mindset, telling yourself, I am not weak, I am a strong woman. I hope you are listening very well, women. Change your mindset. You are not weak, you are strong. After all, there are some homes, it's women that actually carries those homes. They support their husband and make their home what their home is today positively. Hello, Victoria, welcome.
Thank you. How are you?
Today's program on Resilience Roses, this episode is going to be totally empowerment from head to toe. And today's topic is birthright of women. Birthrights of women. You know, whenever we hear birthright, we naturally believe that it's a man's birthright. You know, so men always comes in our minds the moment we hear birthright. But I want to let women know that they have birthrights as women, and the simple meaning of birthright generally is something you deserve, your own right, something you know you deserve, that belongs to you, that is yours, and no one can take it away from you. That is birthright. Now I want us to start change. That's why I said women should begin to change their mindset, to know their birthrights, to know what you deserve, to know your rights. Because as a woman, they are already called the adage that say they are weaker vessel. No, that was in the past. I would rather say women should begin to look themselves as not a weaker vessel. They are not weak, they're actually strong. And to take what rightfully belongs to them, what they rightfully deserve, that is their own. They should begin to change their mindset for them to be able to achieve that. I see, like I said, anything you allow happens to you. Anything you allow, you become. Don't forget that, women. Anything you allow, you become. When you allow yourself to be weak, you become weak. When you allow yourself to be strong, you'll be strong. When you allow yourself to be used, you'll be used. That is how universe is. Start hidden power inside you and let it out. Let it out. Okay, just let it out. Now, in number 2, I said, what institution and societal change need to be made for women empowerment? What is that institution and societal change that needs to be made for women empowerment? Simple. The only societal or institution need to be made for women empowerment is for women to begin to believe in themselves. A woman who doesn't believe in herself is going nowhere. A woman who doesn't believe in herself will be finding things difficult, because you'll be looking for validation out there because you don't believe in yourself. But when you believe in yourself, you don't need anybody's validation. What do you want? Excuse me. Wait, let me finish. Okay. So, if you don't believe in yourself as a woman, the institution and societal change that needs to be made, first of all, is from mindset. That is the change you need to make as a woman. When you change your mindset of how you reason, when you change your mindset from weaker vessel to strong vessel, when you change your mindset from someone who doesn't express herself to someone who expresses herself in her possible way, things will begin to move. There will be a shift for you as a woman. If you don't change your mindset, everything begins with mindset. If you don't change your mindset can change you. Your mindset can control you, and you'll be walking in the direction of what your mindset wants you to do. So how can you escape this? Is by changing your mindset. I know it's not easy. There are some people who finds it difficult, but I tell you, practice makes perfect. Begin to practice change of mindset. Little by little, you will get there. And how do you practice? You practice by, first of all, accepting who you are. It's simple. Practice by accepting who you are because you can't change you. God has already made you the way you are as a woman. You have to accept it. You have to accept it. So you, first of all, accept who you are, how you are made, how you are created, everything about you, and tell yourself that everything about you is good. By beginning to accept you who you are. When you begin to accept you, from there, the whole thing continues. Do not allow your mind to change you. Rather, you change your mindset. If you allow your mind, it's going to change you totally because your mind will always tell you the things that are not true, will always tell you the things that will make you start having inferiority complex around people because you are believing it. Because you are believing it. Just when you change your mindset, you can change your world as a woman. When you change your mindset as a woman, you can change the whole world around you. This is a powerful way to start. Don't allow your mindset to control you. Now, let me. Toria.
It's
Toria,
Victoria, it's
welcome.
me.
How are you, darling?
I'm good. I just used my backup because
Oh, fantastic.
yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the other one. This is my backup. Is it better now?
Oh my goodness. Better, modern. Thank you so much. I'm happy now. We can hear you properly. Yes,
All
we
right,
can hear you
perfect.
properly.
Okay,
All
good.
right, my darling Victoria, like I was saying, the topic for today is birthright, which I do not want any woman to miss. And you heard me when I explained the simplest meaning of birthright, what you deserve, what you know is your right and you deserve to own, you deserve to have, you deserve to be. That is your birthright. Then I said again, women needs to know that, we need to change our mindsets. You don't allow your mindset to change you as a woman. If you allow your mindset to change you, everything ends for you. So we'll have to learn how to begin to change our mindset for us to appreciate. I told them that for you to learn how to change your mindset, it begins from you. Just practice it because it's not going to be easy for everyone, but you practice by, first of all, little by little, begin to accept who you are. And what do I mean by begin to accept who you are? Is by beginning to accept however you look. First of all, I said birthright is our topic, right? Then I said what institution and societal change, new law or institution that need to be made for women empowerment is for us to begin to change our mindset. When you change your mindset, you can be empowered. When you control your mindset as a woman, you are empowered already. Every other thing will be stable for you. But when you allow your mindset to be controlling you, that's where the problem lies. That is where the problem lies. So I was just telling us now that mindset is a very strong force, is a powerful force that if you allow it to control you, anything you allow, you become. Anything you allow, you become. Because it starts from mindset. Yeah. So let me hear from you, Victoria. This is my own take on mindset. If you allow anything, because it starts from here, you become that thing you allow. Like if you are weaker goals, become weaker. But when you believe and tell your mindset, I am not any weaker vessel, I'm a strong vessel, I'm a force, that is who you will be. So what you have to say in this, let's good. You
Yeah,
are
I
there.
agree with you
Go
that
ahead.
what you think about is what you become. If you think negatively about yourself, you will radiate that negativity as well, and that's how people will see you. When you change how you see yourself, that's how you show up to the world as well. Now that it's easier said than done, it does take a lot for you to get to that point where you begin to have a positive mindset, especially for those who already have that negative mindset towards themselves. It's important that you begin to change that. So if you grew up being told that you're worthless, you're nothing, you're just a woman, you have no place, you have no voice, Your opinion doesn't matter. It is something that you have to work to change that mindset, because if you have to say has no weight. So once you change that perception and believe that you are powerful, you have the right to seek what is good for you and what is best for you, then you begin to show up to the world with that. And then that really does transform your life. So having a positive mindset is really key to you being an empowered and powerful woman. We talk about empowerment all the time. There are lots of things when you come to empowerment that are things that we really want to work towards. Being empowered might be being empowered when it comes to politics. Being empowered might be you having more knowledge about religion so that you don't allow somebody to feed you
Yeah.
something that is not from the Bible. Being empowered also means that you have equality in your father's house, right? So, where, your father might be wealthy, they'll be like, oh, well, all the wealth will go to the child instead of, we're not going to send you to school because you're a lady. You're not going to inherit anything from your father when, he passes because you're a woman. So things like that are things that we need to start empowering women to be conscious about and to be aware of. Empowerment can also be you standing up for other people, right? Social justice. When you see things that are being done that is not right, you can speak up and say, no, this is not right. How do we make this right? How do we do better, and things like that. So there's so many things that, empowerment is a very broad subject that it comprises a lot of things. And, so speaking about that, those are things that we really need to touch on and look at those things as a whole in order to be able to make that kind of impact that we want.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Wonderful. She just said it the way it is. What you think is what you become. So, women, it's high time you start relaxing and calling yourself a weaker vessel. I know it was said, but that was yesterday. Tell yourself you're not weak today so that you can be strong for yourself and do things for yourself. Like we always say, we hammer a champion of yourself. We've all made that mistakes and still making that mistakes as women, more especially every woman that is lucky enough to marry a very, very wealthy man. Majority tends to relax. Because of what? There's wealth, affluence around you. But the life we are living, life itself is a risk. Don't forget that. Life is a risk on its own. Life is a challenge. Life is like a box. You can't see what's in it until you unwrap it or you unbox it. Now, for those of us who, like I said, the lucky ones that married into affluence, there's money, there's luxury life, there's everything you can think of to have a good life. We're telling you today, don't relax, live your good life, but try to get up. In the midst of the affluence, make a living. In the midst of that affluence, do something. In the midst of that affluence, start something. Nobody knows tomorrow. In as much as maybe till the world ends, nothing will happen to your husband's wealth or nothing will happen to you guys' wealth. But at the same time, equip yourself. There is something like a backup. Oh, good example. My lovely Victoria here. You guys know she came up the first time, but the network, she was having network issue, a very horrible one. Victoria left and now came up with a backup. Now that exactly applies in everybody's life. Had it been she doesn't have a backup, do you know, I wouldn't be able to have her today because of the previous one she came up with. But she said, I came up with my backup and she's still standing strong. And we're having this program today. So that is exactly what we're talking about. And that will bring me to where I put down here. I said, technique and ability alone do not get you to the top. Technique and ability alone do not get you to the top. The only thing that will get you to the top is the willpower. Willpower. You can have the technique, you can have the ability, you can have the potential, but when you are not putting in the work, You are heading nowhere. Putting in the work means willpower. You must have a willpower. Okay, I have the ability to do this. Okay, but let me do it. Let me try. Let me try. That is the willpower, and that's the most important of them all. Victoria, what do you